If there's some room for poets in this world, a little overgrown, I think there is. Their sole work is to represent the age, their age, not Charlemagne's, this live, throbbing age, that brawls, cheats, maddens, calculates, aspires, and spreads more passion, more heroic heat, betwixt the mirrors of its drawing rooms, than Roland with his knights at Roncesvalles, to flinch from modern varnish, coat, or flounce, cry out for togas in the picturesque, is fatal, foolish too. King Arthur's such was commonplace to Lady Guenever, and Camelot to minstrels seemed as flat as Fleet Street to our poets.
In Book 5 of Aurora, Leigh, Aurora describes her ideals for poetry. In lines 200 through 213, Aurora calls for poets to disregard the past and represent their present age with their art. In lines 210 to 213, Aurora speaks specifically to forgetting the Authurian legends.
King Arthur's such was commonplace to Lady Guenever, and Camelot to minstrels seemed as flat as Fleet Street to our poets.
These lines are Elizabeth Barrett Browning's blatant criticism of Tennyson, her most popular contemporary. While Barrett Browning is critical of Tennyson, she also is influenced by him. Gender inversions in her own poetry mimic the inversions that Tennyson employs. Aurora has to create a new subject of poetics to loose herself of the traditions of her male predecessors. Barrett Browning herself was blurring gender lines. In 1893, English poet Edmund Gosse declared that a woman had yet to write an epic poem, but this overlooks Aurora Leigh. It is clear that through Aurora Leigh, Barrett Browning has achieved the epic. The verse novel, or novel poem as Barrett Browning liked to call it, is in itself a gender-bending form. Novels having been seen as enjoyed and written by women, and poetry written and enjoyed by men, Barrett Browning combines the two to create a form as androgynous as Aurora herself. While creating a new subject and a new form for her poetry to distance herself from her male contemporaries, Barrett Browning also voices the philosophy for modernist poets that follow her. Modernists such as T.S. Eliot and Virginia Woolf were interested in representing the anxiety of living in the present. This philosophy is shared by Aurora, as seen in lines 202 through 207.
Their sole work is to represent the age, their age, not Charlemagne's, this live, throbbing age, that brawls, cheats, maddens, calculates, aspires, and spreads more passion, more heroic heat, betwixt the mirrors of its drawing rooms, than Roland with his knights at Roncesvalles.